The most haunted places in the world. The world has some terrifying places. Let's find out. Nothing beats a good horror story, and our planet is so full of them. Even if you don't believe in ghosts or other supernatural phenomena, some of the spookiest places are still worth seeing because of their stunning architecture, breathtaking settings, or intriguing history. For today's video, we are going to be talking about the most haunted places in the world. So without further ado, let's dive right in. 7. Leap Castle, Ireland. First up on our list, we have Leap Castle from Ireland. This Irish castle, which was built sometime between the 13th and the late 15th century, has witnessed more horrifying demises than a Game of Thrones nuptial. According to folklore, a member of the O'Carroll clan, which was known for poisoning dinner guests, slashed his brother with a sword as he was celebrating Mass in the castle chapel. The priest is rumored to haunt the church at night, and the chamber is now known as the Bloody Chapel. Early 1900s construction workers discovered a hidden dungeon in the Bloody Chapel that had so many human bones that they filled 3 cartloads when carted away. The plan of the dungeon was that the inmates should fall through a trapdoor, have their lungs pierced by wooden spikes on the floor, and die a long, horrible death within earshot of the evil clan numbers above. 6. The Forbidden City, Beijing, China. The next haunted place on our list is the Forbidden City. The old imperial residence of China, now a museum, the Forbidden City must be seen on any trip to Beijing. You might not be aware, though, that the well-known tourist spot has quite the reputation among believers in the paranormal. The palace complex had its fair share of killings over its 600-year existence as a palace, whether from envious concubines, poisoning one another, or executions carried out at the emperor's command. It goes without saying that since the palace first welcomed visitors in the 1940s, there have been numerous stories of unusual occurrences. The most typical tale describes a woman walking around the grounds wailing while wearing all white, as most excellent ghost stories do. 5. Bonaventure Cemetery, Savannah. Next up on our list, we have Bonaventure Cemetery, Savannah. The entire city of Savannah is essentially one big ghost story, with eerie legends surrounding everything from breweries to public parks. But few urban locations inspire the same awe as Bonaventure Cemetery, which is covered with gloomy Spanish moss and weathered Victorian monuments. Although many famous people are buried here, like the musician Johnny Mercer and the poet Conrad Aiken, dark visitors should throng to the tomb of Gracie Watson. Her tomb is marked with a life-size marble statue of her, with her hand resting on a tree stump as a representation of her life being cut short at the young age of 6. Many visitors leave toys at her grave, and some people claim to have seen Gracie's spirit there. Other eerie reports of the cemetery include strange noises like dogs barking and kids wailing, and, creepiest of all, statues that start smiling as visitors get closer to them. 4. Gunnover, Iceland. The next haunted place on our list is Gunnover. Wait till you learn the history of Gunnover, Iceland's biggest geothermal mud pool, if you didn't already think it had an otherworldly feel. Gunna, a lady who resided on this section of the Reykjanes Peninsula some 400 years ago, is honored by the area's name. Her soul returned home after starving to death to brutally murder her old landlord and his wife. The locals asked the priest to deal with their little ghost issue, which she did by tossing Gunna into a scalding hot pool of mud. While there haven't been any more paranormal killings since then, some tourists say they occasionally get a glimpse of Gunna's spectral form through the pool's billowing mist. 3. Hoia Baciu Forest, Romania. Next up on our list, we have the Hoia Baciu, which has earned paranormal popularity worldwide after a military technician photographed a UFO hovering over the woodland in 1968. Others think it is a gateway that leads people to vanish. People who have gone through the forest without being zapped into another dimension have experienced anxiety, nausea, and skin rashes. The mysterious twisted trees that inhabit the woodland, known as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania, only serve to heighten the strange mood. Anyway, this wraps up our video for today. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments section down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel while you're at it.